In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on March 27, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Indiana Pacers vs. Chicago Bulls. Wednesday night's Eastern Conference showdown at the United Center sees the Chicago Bulls hosting the Indiana Pacers. Both teams are eyeing victory to steer clear of the play-in tournament. Currently, the Pacers hold 6th place in the East, while the Bulls trail in 9th, 7 games behind Indiana. In their 3 encounters this season, the Bulls hold a narrow 2-1 series lead, notably punctuated by their recent overtime clash. Given the competitiveness between these two teams, fans won't want to miss out on this matchup. The Indiana Pacers enter this game in a commendable form, having clinched victory in 6 of their last 9 outings. Their momentum soared with a convincing 133-116 win against the Clippers on the road. Pascal Siakam spearheaded the charge with an impressive 31-point performance, complemented by Miles Turner's 24 points and Tyrese Halliburton's 21 points and 9 assists. Shooting at a remarkable 58% from the field and 17 of 28 from beyond the arc, the Pacers dominated the game, leading by as many as 23 points in the final quarter after a blistering 36-point second quarter. Contrastingly, the Chicago Bulls have endured a rough patch, suffering defeats in 6 of their last 9 matches. They seek to halt a 3-game losing streak following a heartbreaking 107-105 loss to the Wizards. DeMar DeRozan led the Bulls with 27 points, accompanied by Kobe White's 22 points and Io Dosunmu's 12 points. Despite a valiant effort, shooting woes plagued the Bulls, who managed just 41% from the field and 10 of 35 from downtown. Their comeback bid fell short as the Wizards sealed the game with a crucial 7-0 run in the final quarter. Both teams face uncertainties on the injury front, with TJ McConnell and Aaron Nesmith questionable for the Pacers, while Lonzo Ball remains sidelined for the Bulls, with Alex Caruso's availability also in question. The Pacers have excelled against the spread this season, boasting a record of 39-32-2. Conversely, the Bulls have struggled to cover the spread at home, tallying a record of 16-20-1. In terms of injuries, the Pacers hold a significant advantage, with fewer concerns compared to the Bulls, who continue to adapt without key starters. With one of the league's most potent offenses, the Pacers are poised to capitalize on scoring opportunities. Although defensive vulnerabilities persist, the Bulls' relatively inexperienced scoring lineup may struggle to keep pace. Recent trends favor the Pacers, who have covered the spread in 3 of their last 4 games, whereas the Bulls have only covered twice in their last 9 outings. Given the Bulls' inconsistent performances, the outcome of this contest remains unpredictable. However, recent setbacks, including a loss to the Wizards as heavy favorites, suggest caution when backing the Bulls. The Pacers, in contrast, exhibit superior form, winning 4 of their last 6 encounters against the Bulls and boasting a commendable against the spread record for the season. As such, with playoff implications at stake and standout performers like Tyrese Halliburton, the Indiana Pacers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. With the Pacers displaying an impressive scoring prowess, averaging 131 points per game during their recent road fixtures, and the Bulls showcasing a solid over-under record for the season, anticipation for a high-scoring affair is warranted. Led by Tyrese Halliburton and DeMar DeRozan respectively, both teams possess offensive firepower capable of generating significant point totals. Despite defensive vulnerabilities, the Pacers' offensive efficiency and the Bulls' scoring potential set the stage for an exhilarating matchup likely to exceed the projected total. Therefore, an overbet on the total seems favorable for this game. Los Angeles Lakers vs. Memphis Grizzlies. Set to clash within the confines of the FedEx Forum on Wednesday evening, the Los Angeles Lakers and the Memphis Grizzlies are poised for an intense showdown in Western Conference competition. Positioned 9th in the Western standings, the Lakers find themselves embroiled in the second half of a back-to-back, having squared off against the Milwaukee Bucks on Tuesday. In contrast, the Grizzlies sit at the 13th spot in the West, having been already eliminated from contention for the play-in tournament. Their most recent outing saw them suffer a resounding 128-103 defeat at the hands of the Denver Nuggets on the road. The Los Angeles Lakers have demonstrated commendable prowess of late, securing victories in 6 of their last 8 matchups. As they seek to extend their winning streak to 5 consecutive games, they enter the contest buoyed by a hard-fought 128-124 double overtime triumph over the Bucks just the previous night. Spearheading their charge, Anthony Davis delivered a stellar performance, amassing 34 points and 23 rebounds, complemented by 4 blocks. D'Angelo Russell contributed 29 points to the cause, with Austin Reeves registering a triple-double comprising 29 points, 14 rebounds, and 10 assists. Additionally, Rui Hachimura chipped in with 16 points and 14 rebounds. Despite shooting at a modest 38% from the field and 31.8% from beyond the arc, the Lakers' defensive fortitude shone through, restricting the Bucks to a mere 13 points in the fourth quarter. Following this showdown, the Lakers are slated to face off against the Pacers. Meanwhile, the Memphis Grizzlies find themselves ensnared in a distressing slump, having faltered in 7 of their last 9 outings. Eager to reverse their fortunes, they aspire to deliver a more commanding display subsequent to their lopsided defeat at the hands of the Nuggets. Lamar Stevens emerged as the leading scorer for the Grizzlies, mustering 19 points off the bench, supported by Scottie Pippen Jr.'s 17 points and 4 assists, alongside contributions from G.G. Jackson and Desmond Bane, who tallied 15 points each. Despite their collective effort, the Grizzlies struggled with their shooting efficiency, converting only 39% of their field goal attempts and a paltry 25% from downtown. Their ordeal was compounded by a substantial halftime deficit of 69-44, leaving them with an insurmountable mountain to climb. Notably, Jake LaRavia endured a forgettable outing, managing just 3 points while enduring a dismal shooting performance. As the Lakers continue to grapple with the absence of key personnel such as Christian Wood, Gabe Vincent, and Jared Vanderbilt, the Grizzlies too find themselves hampered by injuries, with Derrick Rose, Ja Morant, and Marcus Smart among those sidelined. The Lakers' arduous schedule, compounded by their injury woes, presents a daunting challenge as they endeavor to sustain their playoff aspirations. The availability of LeBron James and Anthony Davis remains uncertain, particularly given the rigors of a back-to-back scenario. In contrast, the Grizzlies, despite their injury-plagued campaign, draw strength from the familiarity of their home turf and the respite afforded by a day's rest following the Lakers' encounter with the Bucks. Despite the Lakers' exertions in a grueling overtime battle against the Milwaukee Bucks, their resilient performance is poised to inject momentum into their campaign, especially in the absence of LeBron James during Tuesday's clash. With a commendable 3-point shooting accuracy of 37.9%, the Lakers underscore their potency as an offensive juggernaut. Meanwhile, the Grizzlies, despite their roster limitations, continue to exhibit commendable resilience, ensuring a fiercely contested encounter. Notably, the Grizzlies defied the odds earlier in the season by securing victory against the Lakers as underdogs. While the Lakers ride a wave of momentum, boasting 4 consecutive victories, the Grizzlies remain undaunted, aiming to thwart their ascension in the standings. Heading into this encounter brimming with confidence, the Lakers have notched 5 wins in their previous 7 outings, including a captivating triumph over the Pacers in their latest fixture. Consequently, they emerge as rightful favorites on the road, backed by their formidable offensive arsenal. Conversely, the Grizzlies face an uphill task in containing the Lakers' offensive onslaught, necessitating a resilient defensive effort to stem the tide. Despite the Lakers' imposing offensive statistics, the Grizzlies remain steadfast in their resolve, poised to capitalize on any lapses in concentration. In light of the Los Angeles Lakers' prolific offensive output, typified by their second-ranked field goal percentage of 50 and their capacity to consistently breach the 100-point mark, they emerge as frontrunners for a commanding victory over the Memphis Grizzlies. Conversely, the Grizzlies' prospects appear bleak in the face of their opponent's offensive juggernaut, warranting a cautious approach. Given the prevailing circumstances, the Los Angeles Lakers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The offensive prowess exhibited by the Lakers, highlighted by their prolific scoring average of 118 points per game and their remarkable field goal efficiency, underscores their potential to dictate proceedings. Moreover, their proficiency from beyond the arc further accentuates their offensive dynamism, boding well for their prospects against the Grizzlies. While the Grizzlies boast a commendable defensive record, ranking 11th in 31 points allowed. Recent trends suggest a propensity for high-scoring encounters, with both teams exhibiting an inclination towards high-tempo basketball, coupled with the Lakers' susceptibility on the defensive end. Over the projected total emerges as our full game total pick. Detroit Pistons versus Minnesota Timberwolves. On Wednesday night, the Detroit Pistons, amidst a dismal season, embark on a journey to Minnesota to face off against the Timberwolves. This encounter arrives amidst a backdrop of disappointment for the Pistons, who currently possess the unenviable title of the NBA's worst team, tallying a mere 12 victories against 60 defeats. Their recent form has only exacerbated their plight, suffering 7 consecutive losses. Conversely, the Timberwolves stand at 49 wins and 22 losses for the season, engaged in a fierce competition with Oklahoma City and Denver for the apex of the Western Conference standings. The Detroit Pistons find themselves entrenched in a prolonged period of struggle, having tasted victory in only 3 of their last 14 encounters. Their aspirations of reversing this downward spiral hinge on halting a 7-game skid, following a resounding 124-99 defeat at the hands of the Knicks in their recent away fixture. Notable individual efforts, such as Marcus Sasser's 24-point contribution alongside 6 assists, and Evan Fournier's 15-point contribution from the bench, failed to uplift the team as they encountered shooting woes, managing a mere 38% from the field. The ominous start, conceding a 36-17 deficit in the opening quarter, compounded their woes, ultimately trailing by as much as 31 points in the third quarter. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Timberwolves have enjoyed a period of commendable form, emerging victorious in 5 of their last 6 outings. Eager to extend their winning streak to 3 games, they recently triumphed over the Warriors with a narrow 114-110 victory on home soil, spearheaded by Anthony Edwards' 23-point display and 8 assists, supplemented by Naz Reid's 20-point, 12-rebound double-double. The Timberwolves showcased efficiency, shooting at a commendable 47% from the field and an impressive 21 of 40 from beyond the arc. The Pistons roster remains depleted with key absences including Cade Cunningham, Isaiah Stewart, and Ausar Thompson, while the Timberwolves await the return of Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns, with Anthony Edwards' availability uncertain. Boasting a formidable home record of 25 wins against 9 losses this season, the Timberwolves rank 3rd in the Western Conference for point differential. In stark contrast, the Pistons languish at the bottom of the league standings, accompanied by the 3rd worst point differential. The impending matchup suggests a challenging task for the Pistons, given their middling offensive performance and porous defense against the Timberwolves' proficiency from beyond the arc. Despite the Pistons' potential to compete beyond their win-loss record, recent shortcomings in covering the spread underscore their predicament, having failed to cover in 5 of their last 7 encounters as double-digit underdogs. Conversely, the Timberwolves have demonstrated consistency, both in winning at home and covering spreads, with a streak of 6 consecutive covers. Motivated by the pursuit of securing a favorable seeding in the Western Conference, the Timberwolves approach this fixture with unwavering determination, poised to extend their winning streak. So the Minnesota Timberwolves to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. With a formidable defensive unit anchoring their gameplay, the Timberwolves have thrived, boasting the league's top-scoring defense. This defensive prowess bodes ill for the Pistons, who struggle to generate points, ranking 24th in the NBA for scoring. Furthermore, the Timberwolves' preference for a deliberate pace of play, coupled with their reluctance to engage in fast breaks, suggests a low-scoring affair. Consequently, the Pistons' offensive woes are likely to limit their scoring output, contributing to a total score below the projected threshold. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.